Whoa! I don't know what this is gonna do, so hopefully these things take off and spin around up into the air. And we have this thing, which is kind of cool. How's it going, everyone? It's CodyBPyrotechnics, and today we're going to be taking a look at the fun firework assortment by Shogun Fireworks. Now, I picked this up in Powell, Wyoming, and I got it at DSC Fireworks. This was one of the firework assortments that was hiding out in the bottom shelf. So it looks like this might actually be kind of old. And today we're going to be taking it apart, showing you everything that comes inside and lighting it all off, so stay tuned. All right, so getting this thing opened up, I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but you guys can go back into that video and check. I'd like to say it was somewhere around $20, maybe a little less. But you get all these really cool, kind of old and unique looking items in here, like the Soaring Eagle firework plane, it looks like. I don't know if these are firecrackers down here or if they shoot sparks out, but I can't wait to see this thing in action because I've never seen a plane set up like this, and it definitely looks like it moves on the ground. I've always thought it'd be cool with these firework planes if they actually took off in the end, but I don't know how they'd be able to do that safely. Here we've got a boat. This is just a boat firework. And what does that say? Fast Talk Red Boat, or fast, what does that say right there? T-O-K. Fast T-O-K Red Boat Fireworks. And the wheels are kind of shot on here. But anyway, just something that's going to shoot sparks out of the front, and this thing here. And we have this thing, which is kind of cool. It reminds me of that one by Window Fireworks that I lit off in the Strange Fireworks video. This is just called Red Ground, and it spins on ground, emits flame and sparks. So it's gonna spin around like a top on that thing right there. Then we've got the Speed Racer right here. Actually, it's called Daytona Racer. But these actually I have good luck with because the tires are a little thicker and the firework itself is just built a bit better than your tank style fireworks, which, believe it or not, we got one right here. See how thin those wheels are? These things don't like to move on gravel, but I have had good luck with these being able to move from concrete to gravel just fine. Moving on, it looks like we have two of these things, whatever they are. It just says fireworks on the side. No, it's the aircraft carrier. So hopefully these things take off and spin around up into the air. But I don't know, we'll have to read the label. It just says emits showers of sparks and shoots upward. Okay, that's a good sign. So that means that these things are probably going to take off towards the end of this firework called aircraft carrier, and you get two of them. This one here is called the Monkey Drive, and it's just kind of like, what do we have? Do we have an example of this? So it's got the same wheels as the tank, as you can see. They're just thin, and this thing is probably not going to go very far. Watch, this one will travel the furthest. I want to save the best for last. So we have a Speed Racer, check it out. So this is what I thought the Daytona Racer was, but this thing, I have a video on it, and it went the furthest out of everything else in the assortment. So I have high hopes for that it'll go very far on the concrete. Then we have a chicken, I think it's just called a chicken firework. Emits showers of sparks, yeah. So I don't know, it's probably gonna have some sparks. Sometimes you get one with a balloon on the back, and it fills up the balloon, and then you can pop it, and it makes a really funny sound. Then we've got this, the rocket gun. It looks super vintage. It looks honestly like a firework that came right out of the 70s or 80s, but I really like how this looks. I don't think it shoots anything out of here, but it does say shoots flaming pellets and reports. So maybe it does do like what the tank does, you know how you get that report coming out of the top? Maybe this thing is gonna do something similar. And last but definitely not least, this is probably the coolest looking firework in the whole assortment. This is the armored tank, but what's got me really intrigued is this thing right here. I don't know what this is gonna do. I think it might actually shoot like a really nice size report out of there, and it might sound more like a firecracker than a little pop on the ground. This thing here is gonna be like a fountain, but I'm really excited for this. I wanna see how far that thing actually shoots. And that's it for the assortment, but I wanted to point this out because it's kind of cool. So inside the assortment in the bottom, you get this like Shogun Fireworks paper. And I don't know if they put this in there for any specific reason, but it looks kind of cool. You can hang that up in your room if you're big into fireworks. I've always thought it would be nice if when we get assortments like this that feature a bunch of items on wheels, that was a bad example, that feature these items on wheels, why not get like a foldable piece of cardboard in the bottom that folds out about 4 or 5 feet in length? So you can actually put these things on level ground, especially for families that live out in the country. Like obviously right here, we've got a bunch of gravel on the ground. Now granted, we do have a concrete driveway, but it's mainly gravel after that. So a lot of families probably don't have a slab of concrete in front of their house, and they're just gonna have gravel like that. So if we were to get some sort of foldable cardboard piece in here that you could lay out and use that as the level ground, I think these firework assortments would sell way better. All right, so first we're gonna start with all the firework items that do not have wheels, and then after that we're gonna come over here to our line of fireworks that do have wheels. We're gonna have a big race, so whichever one goes the absolute furthest going that way wins the tournament. All right, first let's see the red spinning item. Whoa, check it out. Nice. All right, here goes the two aircraft carriers. Now, these are supposed to go up in the air a little bit, so we'll see. Nothing. Okay, so they didn't get airborne, but they did fire a little flaming pellet out that way. Next up is the chicken. Kind of lame. And last but not least, for the fireworks that do not have wheels, this is the armored tank, probably the one I'm most excited for. So I want to see what comes out of that red thing. Nothing. And moving on, we have all the fireworks that are on wheels right here. I think we're gonna go ahead and start with the classic firework tank. And the goal here is to see which one goes the furthest, and that one's gonna win. Already off to a kind of good start with the tank. That's gonna shoot something out of the top. Yeah, those are actually pretty loud. And we're gonna have to move it so that it doesn't obstruct this next one here, which is the rocket gun. Yeah, rocket gun moving firework. Here we go. It ain't moving. That was really cool, but it's probably gonna come in dead last. Here goes the soaring eagle. I think this one personally is gonna go the furthest. Either this one or Speed Racer. Whoa! Holy crap, that's gonna be tough to beat. Nice. That thing almost went airborne. Next one up is the monkey drive. If it goes further than that plane, I don't know what to tell you. There it goes. It went further than the tank. Okay, tipped over. Here goes the Daytona Racer. Oh no, it might hit the monkey thing. Let's hope it doesn't. All right, it went right. So far, monkey is in second place. Oh, look at that. Right around the tank, just enough to come in third. All right, guys, moment of truth. Here goes the Speed Racer. Is it gonna go farther than the plane? Let's find out. Oh yeah, look at it go. Look at it go. It's already got second place. If it had kept going forward, it probably would have gone almost the same distance as the plane. And last but not least, we have the boat. If this wins, I'm gonna be really surprised. Nope. Not even third place. All right, so let's do a quick count. The airplane here got first place, going that far. And then in second place, we have the Speed Racer. I really thought this one was gonna be first. And finally, in third place, we have the Monkey Driver, and the rest of them are history. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of a short video. We'll see you next time.